Yo, what's up, guys? It's International O back at it with another one. You know what you got to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, or follow me if you're on IG and TikTok. As you can see this box in front of me, so you know what this shoe is about. Man, this shoe was the wild, wild west to get your hands on a pair of these. The sneakers app had you waiting for over an hour and a half to find out your fate. I struck out. I did every raffle known to man. I struck out. I did in-store raffles. I struck out. Made a call to a couple of plugs. I struck out. The thing about this shoe, man, is when you have an influencer that tells you, sneaker influencer or people who have information about product and quantities of sneakers, if they tell you that there's a lot of a shoe and it's in demand and you shouldn't worry that you're going to get a pair, don't believe them, because this shoe wasn't that easy to get, and I had to make some maneuvers to get this shoe. Granted, it was a lot of pairs of this shoe made, but you have to take into account that a lot of the retailers that this shoe went to participate in backdooring. If you're not aware of what backdooring is, it means where they give pairs out the back door, per se, to resellers and friends and family. So there was a lot of that going on with this shoe. We've seen multiple videos and pictures online of bulk pairs being taken to secondary market stores to be resold. So you have to take into account of those different things. And like I said, the majority of the pairs were given to those type of accounts that were able to do that with no repercussions. So enough of that. You see the box. You see the shoe, the Jordan 1 Lost and Found. And I'm going to show you the sides of the box if you guys haven't seen the box. It has that old vintage look to it. And then also it has the Sandy Brothers receipt. And this shoe used to be dirt cheap. It's the Jordan 1 Chicago colorway. As you can see, it has two laces in it. It has a black lace and a white lace. The bottom has that dusty look, so it looks worn. Like Boosie said, dusty feet, please don't bother me. It has the cracked leather on the shoe. You guys can see the cracks in it. Then as you can see here on the top, it has that old vintage look to it. Now, how I was able to get my pair, I eventually made a call to a plug and see what leftover pairs were left. And there was a size 8 left over, and I was able to get a size 8 of a leftover pair. From there, I went to Tradeblock, of course. So if you guys aren't aware of Tradeblock, you can check it out in the description. Great platform. I was able to pull a trade with that size 8. And I think I gave like an Air Force 1 and a Miami Hurricane dunk to get my size, because the size 8 was valued lower than the size 13. So I had to put a little bit with it in order to get my size, and I was able to secure it. So sometimes you got to take what you can get and work with it to get what you want. That's just a lesson in life, and it also applies to shoes. So I was able to get my pair, and I am truly satisfied with this shoe. Jordan 1, you can't go wrong with a Chicago colorway, man. You just can't go wrong with a Chicago colorway, especially with this one. It has that old school vintage look to it. If you guys can see that, this is a beautiful shoe all around. So if you, and honestly, it's still stores still getting pairs. There are late pairs going out, late shipments. So you keep your eyes peeled. If you follow me on Twitter, a lot of times I repost links from other accounts that have the information about restocks and raffles from stores. So if you're not following those accounts, at least follow me, and I'll retweet that information at International O, all one word, on Twitter. So yeah, retail is $170. Like I said, if you can get your hands on a pair, you will not be disappointed. This is a beautiful shoe, and like I said, you can't go wrong with Chicago colorway. If you are trying to pull trades on Tradeblock, I wish you well. I wish you luck with trying to find it. It is tough because, of course, the shoe is resale value is like $400-ish, but people want you to give them $800-900 worth of shoes for this shoe because they're looking at the prediction of the shoe down the line. So they're trying to trade based off of a future projection as opposed to the current value, unfortunately. So if you're looking to trade a shoe and it may be a $400 shoe, I'm thinking it's an even trade. With some people on there, they got these in a chokehold and they're looking to cash out. So there's a couple of people in responses I've had to tell them, absolutely not. I'm not trading that much for this shoe. I'll give a little, but not too much. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until the next video, you guys be cool.